You're watching Long Beach Local News. Breaking news, community, politics, sports, entertainment in Long Beach, California.
Hello and welcome to Long Beach Local News at 3 p.m. I'm Yasmin Tanraz.
And I'm Eric Richards. Here now are your top stories. Health officials in Long Beach are warning people of possible measles exposure at Long Beach Airport. According to the city's health department, a passenger flew from San Francisco to Long Beach on a JetBlue flight on March 30th, and he had the disease. The same unidentified passenger boarded another JetBlue flight from Long Beach back to San Francisco on April 7th. Passengers who were on both of those flights reportedly have been notified of the exposure. The symptoms of measles are a fever, runny nose, coughing, along with a rash throughout the body. The rash usually appears between 10 to 21 days following the exposure. If you have any of these symptoms, you're strongly urged to seek medical attention.
Long Beach Police has arrested a man on suspicion of sexual assault of a minor. 32-year-old Anthony Sutton was employed as a teacher's aide at an undisclosed learning center here in Long Beach. He was arrested on Tuesday after a minor came forward to report multiple incidents of sexual assault in both the Long Beach and Signal Hill areas. Sutton has been booked for suspicion of sexual assault of a minor and possession of child pornography. His bail is set at $200,000. Detectives believe that there could be other victims out there. If you or someone you know believes that they were also victimized by Sutton, you can contact the police at 562-435-6711. You can also remain anonymous by calling LA Crime Stoppers at 800-222-TIPS.
Long Beach Fire's marine safety rescue boats responded to a boat in distress call shortly before 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. This video was provided to us by the fire department, and it shows how choppy the waters were that night as winds were blowing at about 47 knots. A rescue swimmer was able to reach the boat and anchor it. It was then towed into Alamitos Bay without further incident. It's unclear if anyone was hurt.
If you drive in Southern California, and most of us do, you might have noticed that you are paying more at the gas pumps.
That's right. Gas prices are on the rise, and here in Long Beach, the price of fuel is well over $4 at some gas stations. The free mobile app, Gas Buddy, did a study and has some recommendations for us on how we can save some money. Now, since our story first aired, the average price of fuel has gone up to about $3.95 per gallon. One of the reasons for this, we're told, is that there have been ongoing construction at various refineries, and the price per barrel is now $22. For the complete story, you can go to @LongBeachLocalNews on Facebook.
On Wednesday, activists from throughout Long Beach gathered into the historic 1914 First Congregational Church to set a progressive agenda for Long Beach in the upcoming year. In its 8th annual forum, speakers of the People's State of the City highlighted an upcoming campaign for a 2020 bailout measure and announced renewed efforts to protect the city's immigrants with a legal defense fund. The newly rebranded organization, Long Beach Community Network, will announce the new legal service provider for the Long Beach Justice Fund next week. Other members of groups such as Black Lives Matter and Housing Long Beach listed the city's new tenant protections, new funding for language access programs, amongst other victorious developments in the past year.
The California Democratic Party agreed to hold its endorsement conference here in Long Beach. This November, the DNC will announce who they will back to challenge President Donald Trump for the 2020 election. This conference is expected to bring more than 5,000 people to the city. California could be the swing vote this election season.
Coming up, new at 5 p.m. tonight, we will tell you about some exciting events around the town that you might like to check out, including the Akira Grand Prix of Long Beach and an intimate musical performance by Brazilian artist Denise Rice. And as we just mentioned, you could get a haircut and do some good at the same time. That and so much more ahead on Long Beach Local News at 5 p.m.
And that will do it for us here on Long Beach Local News here at 3 o'clock. We have many choices for news, and we thank you for watching.
Join us tonight at 5 for your hashtag LBLN community calendar. We'll see you then.